oh my God, what would people think if I wore this? Because that's usually what people will do. You know, they're like, oh my God, I want to wear that, but what will people think? Put that outfit on, because that outfit is the one that you should wear. Because if you're thinking about it, just do it.
No rules. Absolutely no rules. Are you kidding?
You have to look at a garment and see how it talks to you. And not to be afraid to dare to be this or dare to be that.
And I saw these ladies and how they dressed and how colorful and vibrant they were. And you could just see that they had great personalities. I was like, yes.
Doesn't matter if people think you're odd. Doesn't matter if it takes a little bit longer to find clothes that make you happy. It's worth it.
You wake up every day. Why not put on clothes and go out and look as fabulous as you please if you're not doing anything but walking down the street? Because tomorrow's certainly not promised to you. So if today is my last day, I'm going to look cute as can be. Fabulous.
You must dress for you and not for style, not for what Vogue magazine says.
Just take a risk. Just put it on. You know, it's never going to be that bad. You can take it off and then put it on again.
Don't you see it? They are confident. You can just see it in the way that they dress and how they speak and how they, how they present themselves.
Okay, don't shoot the messenger. But if you work from home, if you are a stay-at-home mom, sis, you are doing yourself no favors by staying in your pajamas all day, every day. I know you're not going to see anybody. I know it's just your family that sees you. But remember, when you get dressed up, it's not for other people. It's for you. Now, if you're somebody that works outside the home, a couple days a week when you can just be super casual or just come out of bed, you got to have those days. But it is so unhealthy to spend the majority of your time in pajamas, in sweats, and not make any effort into the way you look. It's going to affect your posture. It's going to affect the way you carry yourself. It's going to affect your performance, your output. You will be so much more confident. You will be so much more productive. You will be such a happier person when you dress up. Because remember, it's not for other people. It's for you.
I'm in the state where I just don't care anymore. Maybe it's being in my 40s now. Like when I was younger, now let me tell you this, I did care. There's a such thing as peer pressure. There's a such thing as wanting to make sure that you fit in when you go to certain places, that you want to blend and not stand out so much in a negative light. You want to stand out positively all the time. But this one time, y'all, I will never forget. I had to be like 12, 13. During the summers and even throughout the year, I would go to New York and visit like friends and family. This one time I went, we was in Brooklyn, more specifically Brownsville. And it's tough out in them streets if you don't look like you blending in, at least back then. I don't know how it is today, but here I am, 12, 13 years old, I might have had on some Nike Cortez and some Lee jeans, maybe Levi. I don't know. I think Levi was cool up there, but you really had to be coming with the guests. So when I had on what I had on, they was looking at me like, girl, where are you from? What in the country bumpkin are you wearing? Anyway, next time I came up there, I had on some Guess jeans. I had on some Reebok Classics. I had on my Timbs. I had on something where I was going to be able to blend in with everybody else. So even still to this day, I will never forget the looks of where is she from? What she got on? Whose people is this? Basically. And I said, when I get up there, I'm going shopping up there. Pickens Avenue, downtown Brooklyn, wherever they took me is where I was going to get my clothes. Oh, y'all wasn't going to get me. And whenever I came back home from buying stuff up there, people be like, where you get that from? And I'd be like, New York, New York. But yeah, at some point in time in your life, you were probably dressing to impress others too. And you still may be doing that today. But they always say the first impression is your best impression. So you gotta, I guess, dress up sometimes. But Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, do people still be out here dressing to impress? I guess so, yes. Because I be seeing some cute outfits on some of these people online when I'm looking. So, but are you dressing to impress others, or are you dressing to make sure that you are presentable to the world when you walk out the door?
This is why I cannot go out my house looking crazy. The way you dress is who you are, period. In France, that's how they take you. You dress like a homeless person, you'll be treated like a homeless person. And I learned that very, very early in my life, thanks to my mom. And this changed everything.
So, has there ever been a point in time in your life where you felt like I need to change the way that I dress in order to be accepted? I need to change the way that I dress in order to impress others. You know what I'm saying? Have you been there before?
I'm telling you this for free right now. Your appearance matters more than you realize. If anyone tells you otherwise, they are lying and they do not have your best interest at heart. People will treat you based on how they perceive you want to be treated. And if you don't put in any ounce of effort into your appearance, how do you expect them to treat you well? How you present shapes how people perceive you, which also shapes how people treat you. You are addressed by how you dress. Fortunately or not, that is the reality of the society that we live in currently. I'm not saying this is the way society should be ideally, but is the way society is now. Because you can either complain and say it's unfair, or you can use it to your advantage. The person that this impacts the most is you, because when you put in effort into your appearance, and it doesn't have to look like wearing a full face of makeup or wearing heels every day, you know what effort is to you. When you put in some effort and you take pride in how you look, you show up as a more confident version of yourself. You are a more productive version of yourself. And that means you'll attract the things you want in life more easily. Please don't let anyone lie to you. Your appearance does matter. It shapes how you perceive yourself, and it shapes how people perceive you.
Said this before and I'll say it again. I am willing to die on this hill, baby. How you dress as a woman, I don't know about the men, but how you dress as a woman will directly affect how people treat you. When you are dressed like you have put some effort into yourself, whether it's a dress, makeup, hair, it doesn't matter. When you look well put together, people treat you different and in a good way. I went to the DMV this morning. I was standing in a line. I really wanted to go back to my car and do some work because who wants to stand in a line? And I asked the gentleman that was behind me, do you mind if I go sit in my car? I don't want you to think I'm cutting line or I don't want to wait with everybody else, but I could really be getting some work done. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I went in the DMV. The lady checking me in was like, oh, you look nice today and you smell good. Well, thank you, Miss Susan. Went and got my car serviced. Now, true enough, that's part of the service. But I asked, do they mind washing my car for me? He was like, yeah, we don't mind. It's just $3. I'll pay them $3. Got ready to check out. Don't worry about them $3. I got you. Thank you. Just left from Chick-fil-A. The lady who took my order and the lady who brought me my food. Oh, you are so beautiful. Thank you. Got ready to leave and the lady told me my bob was bobbing. Okay, girl, my bob bobbing. Listen, it brings me joy to take care of myself, but I promise you it changes how people see you and it changes how they treat you. Listen, if you don't believe me, just try it. Ladies, put on a dress. Just put yourself together and go outside. Then go outside, no effort. Tell me that you don't see a difference.
So dress how you want to be addressed. I like that. I'm sure you've heard this saying before. Your first impression is a lasting impression. So whenever somebody sees you for a first time or the first time, that's the impression that they have about you. That's that thing that's lasting. Like if somebody never sees you again and maybe 10 years down the line, they say, oh yeah, that was that person that I saw at XYZ. And I remember this is how this person made me feel or whatever. Or when I saw them, this is how I felt when I saw them. So your first impression of somebody is really a lasting impression. And a lot of times you want to make sure that you start off on the right foot for most people. When you dress, make sure you are dressing for yourself. So whatever it is that you want to wear, you wear it and you wear it well. Make sure you are dressing for yourself and not necessarily for anybody else.